Our memo tonight will probably rub some people the wrong way, but it is important that we issue it. It touches on the city-county of Nairobi, which is by far the most important devolved unit in the country, the seat of power, the center of diplomatic operations, and the economic capital of the nation. So if this memo rubs you the wrong way, well, just suck it up. It is nothing personal. Parts of the capital are this evening, just as many others, swimming in the filthy waters of floods after a short downpour not too long ago. Recent rains have exposed its soft underbelly, and at many turns, the effects of poor drainage and bad planning are evident. Entire stretches of roads have been flooded this past weekend. In the Eastlands district of the city, many unfortunate families and business people have not known what good night really means, as flood water inundated their houses and premises. And in the posh areas of Kilimani and Kileleshwa, the folly of unregulated high-rise buildings is finally coming to bear, as drainage infrastructure can no longer withstand the pressures of what some have termed to be recklessness. And so tonight, we are alerting the authorities that Nairobi is crying for help. It is telling us enough is enough. It is unconscionable that entire stretches of Nairobi and its suburbs are rendered inaccessible when it rains. And even more unconscionable that year in, year out, the governing class promises the same stuff, a dignified way of living. But even amidst all this chaos, we must be clear that Nairobi's problems are bigger than its current governor, Johnson Sakaja. They stem from decades of mismanagement and wanton looting of the city. And as its population grows and weather becomes more and more erratic, however, even though these problems predate Mr. Sakaja, he must now own them and point all in the right direction. After all, he rode to power on the promise of freeing the city from the yoke of cartels who looted it to the ground. He promised a new chapter, a fresh awakening. In fact, and I quote, he said, Lazima, uwork, and the majority of voters in the capital believed him. Now he, alongside the national government, must save the capital from the looming calamity. Governor Sakaja, Lazima, uwork. It is commendable that City Hall is running a cabro paving program in the city's back streets and alleyways. And we noted this morning with a bit of delight that workers are lining some roads with trees and flowers in the rainy season. But that is not enough. Nairobi requires strict planning, visionary leadership, stringent management of its resources, and rigorous administrative policies. Time has run out for the blame shifting and finger pointing. Everyone collectively must stand up and rescue the great city from the dumps. The citizens of this great capital must also do their part and stop the bad habits that put the capital's functionality at risk. Littering, activities that compromise infrastructure, and a list of other activities. And that is the memo.